Hey everyone, Clang Clang Boom here. Today I wanted to show you my strategy guide for the Beast Hero in Hunger Dungeon. He's one of the free ones currently. I know the free ones rotate out, but there's a major lack of guides out there available, so I wanted to make my own guide to give you some tips on how to play this free hero in Hunger Dungeon. So the first thing I wanted to go over a little bit was the Beast Hero's abilities. So you see here he's got Arrow of Justice, which is an arrow that attacks marked targets. He's got Brave Sword, which is the debuff that's placed on heroes you hit with your Arrow of Justice. And he's got Force of Bravery. When you take a fatal attack, you won't die. That wording is a little ambiguous, but I believe it protects you from lethal damage one time, probably on some kind of cooldown. And then he has Brave's Promotion. When attacking other players, you get additional recovery. And you can see here with the heart, it means HP recovery. So the way that you want to play him with these abilities, these four abilities, is that you want to be using your arrow as often as you can. But once you hit them with that arrow, you want to close that gap, if there is one, and melee the crap out of them, because it's gonna knock them back far and it's gonna hurt a lot. You also want to pick up your arrows as often as possible, because when you do this, it resets the cooldown on Arrow of Justice, so you can shoot it again. You also can't be afraid to get into melee. I know sometimes you'll want to kite people because of your arrow ability, but the cooldown on it is so long unless you're picking up that arrow. You need to be in melee, slapping people around to get your HP recovery going and to go pick up your arrow. The item build that I personally like to start with is the Elven Shelter, which is the necklace that recovers 3 health every 3 seconds and get an additional 1 health for each stack of Wind Roar. The Wind Roar part you can mostly ignore. This is a good item just for plain health recovery purposes, keep you alive. And another good option is the Lightfoot Boots, because they increase your movement speed by 65. It lets you pick up your arrow faster, it lets you get into melee to land that hit when you debuff somebody with the arrow. So the boots and the necklace are really good choices. And later on in the game, when you can afford scrolls, I like to get the Troubled Times scroll. This is the only one that I personally recommend. And what it does is it shoots out a little orb that'll chase an enemy hero, and when it gets close enough to them, it detonates, does a little bit of damage, but it also creates this AoE area that's pulling enemies in and slowing them. And that's great because it lets you actually hit people. It's easier to hit people with your arrow, and it's a good way to chase people down as well. So I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. Let me get in versus some bots real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. Just a quick little thing. So here's the Elven Shelter. Ignore those new items, I unlocked those from my first game. So Elven Shelter, boom, that's basically all my gold. That's what I like to get because of the health regen. Let's go ahead and start this match. So it says here, attacking the target with a conquest mark will inflict 2.5x damage. So it's more than I thought. You inflict a crap ton of damage when you hit him with the arrow. So here you see here he's trying to slap me up a little bit. But I'm going to go find someone else. Beat up on this thing. Alright, where is the fighting going on? Alright, here we go. Oh, I missed. No. Go in and get that arrow. Pick up all this food. There we go. Boom! You see that damage? I hit him for 50. Then I stole the killing blow. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my arrow again. Boom! Hit him again. 51 damage. And as you can see, this poison is starting to hurt me. My arrow's way over there. You'll see the long cooldown here. But as you can see, I'm not being afraid here. I mean, he's a pretty beefy champion. Oh yeah, sweet damage. So you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to run and hide. You don't need stealth or anything like that. Just get in there and kill people. Hope you guys like this short little guide about playing the Beast Hero. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the Hunger Dungeon.